It does look good. There's some style there, a bit of style.
Tastes even better in a pina colada. Well, he's carved away at that one. It's gone for 4. It wasn't a controlled shot by any means, but he does get 4 for it. And he moves on to 97. Edged it. Wide of second slip. Very good spell here by McLean. He's causing problems for the batsman for the first time, not only this morning, but yesterday afternoon as well. These two batted without problems.
The other thing as well that's interesting is it's a genuine edge, but it's gone barely carried halfway to the slips.
Ramprakash is on strike. He has 97 to his name. Now he's picked the gap. He's going to push hard here for 3. It might even race all the way for 4. It does. Mark Ramprakash, 100 for the first time in an England shirt. That is an outstanding performance, and the smile tells the story.
I don't think you will see a happier man. He's really enjoying this, Mark Ramprakash.
Colour is there. .150 partnership comes up between Thorpe and Ramprakash, and when you think that England were in awful trouble when the 5th wicket fell, 131 they were, and you realise what a job they've done for their country, it could have been a disaster. That's a very good stroke. Just picked it up really with the bounce and swung it away. That's very clever play from Thorpe. Very good use of the hands to control the blade of the bat. There's no fielder in that square leg region, and I think he's had enough of the singles he's getting out on the offside.
Just a single slip for Bishop. He's bowling to Thorpe, who's on 86.
Outfield here is very fast. Ambrose has given that up already. So Thorpe now moves into the 90s off the leg, slipping that down for 4 off the last ball of the over. Partnership now is a record for England against the West Indies for this 6th wicket.
Run rate just over 2.5 runs and over.
Lovely shot for 4. Right in the slot, on his legs, and clipped away for 4 by Ramprakash.
We've seen some exquisite offside strokes from Mark Ramprakash in this innings. Bishop straying onto leg stump there and paying the penalty.
That's a good shot, a back cut, the Australians call it, and that goes for 4. Moves him to 97. So Hooper's first delivery, and Thorpe on the cut shot. Well, that's very, very close. They can't believe it. Ball's gone away, and in fact it was the opportunity for certainly leg by.
This is a beautiful delivery by Hooper. Thorpe playing for the turn, and can't understand why that's not out. But the West Indies are very disappointed with that decision. Lara and Williams behind the stumps, absolutely convinced that the ball would have hit the stumps. But all that matters is Mitchley's decision, and he said not out.
In the air, Back goes Holder. He missed it. He picked it up late. Ball was in the air a long time. He completely misjudged it, Roland Holder. He had to be shouted at to run after it. And in the end, it was almost an impossible catch.
There was probably one long second when the ball was in the air and Roland Holder didn't know where it was. You see him there hardly moving, and then eventually he's shouted to by his colleagues. He sprints after it, but by then it's too late.
That is 100. So Graham Thorpe joins Mark Ramprakash as the second England batsman to a century in this innings, and an equally important contribution from him. Having to overcome back spasms yesterday, retiring hurt, and then returning to help pull England out of the hole in which they were when he returned. Four runs. Well, if Thorpe can do it, so can Ramprakash with a back cut.
Run away for 4, and runs given to Ramprakash. 200 partnership, and England are 333 for 5. Edged. Well, that's gone. Lara, there's no big appeal, but Thorpe has gone it at last. Taken by Lara at slip, off a ball that's turned from Hooper. Thorpe's gone for 103.
This is all very strange. Little edge. Brian Lara taking the catch quite comfortably. No real emotion from anyone. Graham Thorpe with a tremendous knock. A lot of problems yesterday with his back. He's gone for 103. It's now 336 for 6. Standing ovation from the crowd, the players. Very, very gutsy effort. And the encouraging thing about this from the England point of view is it's definitely turned off the wicket. Turned and bounced, very, very gentle edge.
Dean Headley's in at number 8 for England. Well, there's nobody out deep at deep mid-wicket, and that's what tempted Ramprakash. I think it's indicative, though, of the way Ramprakash is going to play now, Ian. If the ball is up, he's going to chance his arm a little bit.
It's a long way down there at fine leg. Nixon McLean, and of course those 2 runs have brought up the 350 for England.
That's cracking stroke. It wasn't especially wide. It's wide enough, though, to attack the length, and he did it very effectively.
Certainly salvation for England from that perilous 55-4 at lunch yesterday. Just wide. Roland Holder.
A bit of a charmed life, Dean Headley, with all these men around the bat to Hooper. 5 men catching now. It's just away from Holder's left hand. There's Robert Croft, who I think can feel a little bit aggrieved that he was. I hope he's not going to jump. It's not that bad.
Lovely shot. He's played that shot so well, Ramprakash. Just that punch drive down the ground and goes all the way for 4. There would have been 4 or 5 of those during the course of this innings. Got it through, and that's his 150. Waiting for that square cut. He's played it so well. Happiness once more etched on the face of Mark Ramprakash. Not only is it his 150, but he also becomes the England batsman with the highest score ever made here at Kensington Oval. When you think of the greats who have played here, that is really a remarkable statistic. That's through. So back and hammers it through the covers. Short leg break, really asked for it.
This partnership for the 7th wicket is already worth 46. And gone. It's all over for Ramprakash, but what a fantastic innings. It's Nixon McLean who's picked up his wicket, but that really is a special moment in Mark Ramprakash's career. Finally caught and bowled by Nixon McLean. England losing their 7th wicket soon after tea on day 2. Crowd at Kensington Oval stand for Mark Ramprakash. One of the great innings on this ground. There have been many over the years. Triple centuries, double centuries. But a magnificent 150 from the Middlesex captain. And haven't the travelling English fans enjoyed it?
Well, that brings Andrew Caddick to the wicket. Oh, I wonder how they're going to play it now. These England tail-enders.
And a warm welcome. That's a better looking stroke. Caddick eventually off the mark. Ambrose in pursuit. Caddick will retain the strike. He's on 3. England 392 for 7.